Palmas Tower. Good afternoon, Alaska 3972 is on approach. Cleared to land on 21 left Alaska 3972.
Cleared for pushback Alaska 3707. Palmas ground, Alaska 3707 ready to taxi. Taxi to 21 right Alaska 3707.
Palmas clearance. Good afternoon, speedbird 4149 are ready for pushback at November 03.
Palmas Tower. Good afternoon, WestJet 8648 is on approach. Cleared to land on 21 left WestJet 8648.
Palmas Tower, Alaska 3972 request to cross runway.
Palmas clearance. Good afternoon, AirAsia 659er5 ready for pushback at Tango 05.
Cleared for pushback speedbird 4149er.
Cleared for pushback Alaska 8273.
Cleared for pushback AirAsia 659er5.
Continue taxi Alaska 3972.
Palmas ground, speedbird 4149 are ready to taxi.
Palmas ground, Alaska 8273 ready to taxi.
Taxi to 21 right speedbird 4149er.
Palmas Tower. Good afternoon, Air France 48904 is on approach. Clear to land on 21 left Air France 48904.
Taxi to 21 right AirAsia 659er5.
Taxi to 21 right Alaska 8273.
Palmas ground, American 7381 ready to taxi.
Taxi to gate Parker 32 Alaska 3972.
Continue taxi WestJet 8648.
Palmas Tower, Alaska 3707 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Palmas ground, Delta 2407 ready to taxi. Taxi to 21 right American 7381.
Palmas ground, WestJet 8648 taxi to the gates.
Taxi to 21 right Delta 2407.
Palmas Tower. Good afternoon, World 6080 is on approach. Cleared to land on 21 left World 6080.
Taxi to gate Pocket 20 WestJet 8648.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Alaska 3707.
Palmas clearance. Good afternoon, American 9973 ready for pushback at Papa 06.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right speedbird 4149er.
Palmas Tower, Air France 48904 request to cross runway.
Palmas Tower, AirAsia 659er5 ready for takeoff on 21 right. Cleared for takeoff on 21 right AirAsia 659er5.
Continue taxi Air France 48904.
Palmas clearance. Good afternoon, ASL 1649 are ready for pushback at Papa 18.
Palmas Tower, Alaska 8273 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Cleared for pushback American 9973.
Cleared for pushback ASA 1649er.
Palmas clearance good afternoon. Singapore 589er ready for pushback at Tango 03.
Taxi to gate November 03 Air France 48904.
Cleared for pushback Singapore 589er.
Taxi 221 right American 9973.
Continue taxi World 6080. Taxi to 21 right ASA 1649er.
Palmas Tower good afternoon, Iroquois 7706 is on approach. Cleared to land on 21 left Iroquois 7706.
Taxi to 21 right Singapore 589er.
Cleared for pushback Scandinavian 3081.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Alaska 8273.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right American 7381.
Palmas Tower, Delta 2407 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Palmas ground, World 6080 taxi to the gates.
Palmas ground, Scandinavian 3081 ready to taxi.
Palmas clearance good afternoon, United 8707 ready for pushback at Papa 08.
Taxi to 21 right Scandinavian 3081.
Taxi to gate Tango 06 World 6080. Cleared for pushback United 8707. Palmas Tower good afternoon, Europa 2272 is on approach. Cleared to land on 21 left Europa 2272.
Palmas clearance good afternoon, Aeroflot 4273 ready for pushback at Tango 14.
Palmas ground, United 8707 ready to taxi. Taxi to 21 right United 8707.
Cleared for pushback Aeroflot 4273.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Delta 2407.
Taxi to 21 right Aeroflot 4273.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right American 9973.
Palmas Tower, Iroquois 7706 request to cross runway 03 left.
Palmas clearance good afternoon, Alaska 6149 ready for pushback at Papa 12.
Palmas Tower, ASA 1649 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Palmas clearance good afternoon, Hainan 7595 ready for pushback at Tango 04.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right ASA 1649.
Continue taxi Iroquois 7706.
Cleared for pushback Alaska 6149.
Palmas Tower, Singapore 589er ready for takeoff on 21 right. Cleared to land on 21 left 109er148. Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Singapore 589er.
Palmas Tower, Europa 2272 request to cross runway.
Taxi to gate Tango 05 Iroquois 7706.
Cleared for pushback high 97595.
Palmas Tower, United 8707 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Palmas ground, Alaska 6149 ready to taxi.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right United 8707.
Palmas clearance good afternoon, Lufthansa 2381 ready for pushback at Papa 10.
Palmas ground, high 97595 ready to taxi.
Palmas Tower, Scandinavian 3081 ready for takeoff on 21 right. Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Scandinavian 3081.
Taxi to 21 right Alaska 6149. Taxi to 21 right high 97595.
Continue taxi Europa 2272.
Cleared for pushback Lufthansa 2381.
Palmas clearance good afternoon, Siberian 9407 ready for pushback at Tango 08.
Palmas Tower good afternoon, Sri Lankan 15904 is on approach. Clear to land on 21 left Sri Lankan 15904.
Palmas ground, Siberian 9407 ready to taxi.
Palmas Tower, Aeroflot 4273 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Palmas Tower good afternoon, Lion Inta 5380 is on approach. Clear to land on 21 left Lion Inta 5380.
Taxi to 21 right Lufthansa 2381.
Continue taxi Tim 90148.
Taxi to 21 right Siberian 9407.
Taxi to gate Papa 22 Europa 2272.
Palmas clearance good afternoon, WestJet 8649 ready for pushback at Papa 20.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Aeroflot 4273.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Alaska 6149.
Palmas clearance good afternoon, Germania 1973 ready for pushback at Papa 28.
Palmas Tower, high 97595 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Palmas ground, Tim 90148 taxi to the gates. Taxi to gate Papa 18 Tim 90148.
Cleared for pushback WestJet 8649.
Cleared for pushback Germania 1973.
Palmas clearance good afternoon, American 5649 ready for pushback at Tango 09.
Palmas clearance good afternoon, Alaska 3973 ready for pushback at Papa 32.
Palmas Tower good afternoon. China Eastern 3406 is on approach. Cleared to land on 21 left China Eastern 3406.
Taxi to 21 right American 5649.
Continue taxi Sri Lankan 15904.
Taxi to 21 right Alaska 3973.
Taxi to 21 right WestJet 8649er.
Taxi to 21 right Germania 1973.
Palmas ground, Boliviana 38905 ready to taxi.
Continue taxi line into 5380.
Taxi to gate Papa 28 Sri Lankan 15904.
Palmas clearance, good afternoon. Jordanian 8081 ready for pushback at Tango 12.
Hold position American 5649er. Palmas Tower, good afternoon. Azul 89er72 is on approach. Cleared to land on 21 left Azul 89er72.
Taxi to 21 right Boliviana 38905.
Palmas ground, line into 5380 taxi to the gates. Taxi to gate Papa 32 line into 5380. Palmas clearance, good afternoon. Hawaiian 4707 ready for pushback at Tango 01.
Continue taxi American 5649er.
Palmas clearance, good afternoon. Air France 48905 ready for pushback at November 03.
Palmas Tower, good afternoon. Qatari 4648 is on approach.
Palmas ground, China Eastern 3406 taxi to the gates.
Cleared to land on 21 left Qatari 4648.
Palmas clearance, good afternoon. World 6081 ready for pushback at Tango 06.
Palmas clearance, good afternoon. AirAsia 6273 ready for pushback at November 02.
Taxi to gate Tango 04 China Eastern 3406.
Cleared for pushback Jordanian 8081.
Cleared for pushback Hawaiian 4707.
Cleared for pushback World 6081.
Cleared for pushback AirAsia 6273.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right high 97595.
Palmas Tower, Lufthansa 2381 ready for takeoff on 21 right. Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Lufthansa 2381.
Palmas Tower, Azul 89er72 request to cross runway.
Palmas ground, Jordanian 8081 ready to taxi.
Palmas Tower, good afternoon. Transovit 68904 is on approach.
Palmas ground, Hawaiian 4707 ready to taxi.
Palmas Tower, Siberian 90407 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Palmas ground, World 6081 ready to taxi.
Clear to land on 21 left Transovit 68904.
Palmas clearance, good afternoon. Lufthansa 7149 ready for pushback at Tango 07.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Siberian 90407. Palmas ground, AirAsia 6273 ready to taxi.
Palmas Tower, WestJet 8649er ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Taxi to 21 right AirAsia 6273.
Taxi to 21 right Jordanian 8081.
Continue taxi Azul 89er72.
Taxi to 21 right World 6081.
Taxi 221 right Hawaiian 4707.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right WestJet 8649er.
Palmas Tower, Germania 1973 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Cleared to land on 21 left Argentina 7080.
Continue taxi Qatari 4648.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Germania 1973.
Palmas Tower, Alaska 3973 ready for takeoff on 21 right. Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Alaska 3973.
Palmas ground, Azul 89er72 taxi to the gates. Palmas Tower, American 5649er ready for takeoff on 21 right. Palmas clearance good afternoon, Berlin 9er 381 ready for pushback at Papa 26.
Palmas clearance good afternoon, Oman Air 259er 5 ready for pushback at Papa 30.
Taxi to gate Papa 20 Azul 89er 72. Cleared for takeoff on 21 right American 5649er.
Cleared for pushback Air France 48905.
Palmas Tower good afternoon. Korean 2706 is on approach. Cleared to land on 21 left Korean 2706.
Cleared for pushback Lufthansa 7149er.
Cleared for pushback Berlin 9er 381.
Cleared for pushback Oman Air 259er 5.
Taxi to gate Papa 12 Qatari 4648.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Boliviana 389er 5.
Continue taxi Transovit 689er 4.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right AirAsia 6273.
Palmas ground, Air France 489er 5 ready to taxi.
Palmas ground, Lufthansa 7149er ready to taxi.
Palmas ground, Berlin 9er 381 ready to taxi.
Palmas ground, Oman Air 259er 5 ready to taxi.
Palmas Tower, Hawaiian 4707 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Palmas clearance good afternoon, Fiji 1407 ready for pushback at Papa 16.
Taxi to 21 right Air France 489er 5.
Taxi to 21 right Lufthansa 7149er.
Palmas clearance good afternoon, Iroquois 7707 ready for pushback at Tango 05.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Hawaiian 4707.
Palmas Tower, World 6081 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Palmas Tower good afternoon, Qantas 90272 is on approach.
Palmas Tower, Argentina 7080 request to cross runway.
Palmas clearance good afternoon, China Eastern 59er ready for pushback at Papa 24.
Palmas ground, Transovit 689er 4 taxi to the gates.
Cleared to land on 21 left Qantas 90272.
Continue taxi Argentina 7080.
Taxi to 21 right Berlin 9er 381.
Taxi to 21 right Oman Air 259er 5.
Taxi to gate Papa 30 Transovit 689er 4.
Cleared for pushback Fiji 1407.
Continue taxi Berlin 9er 381.
Cleared for pushback Iroquois 7707.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right World 6081.
Palmas Tower good afternoon, Russia 1148 is on approach. Cleared to land on 21 left Russia 1148.
Continue taxi Korean 2706.
Taxi to 21 right Fiji 1407.
Palmas ground, Iroquois 7707 ready to taxi.
Palmas Tower, Jordanian 8081 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Palmas ground, Argentina 7080 taxi to the gates.
Palmas clearance good afternoon, Austrian 3649er ready for pushback at Papa 00.
Taxi to 21 right Iroquois 7707.
Cleared for pushback China Eastern 5973.
Palmas ground, Argentina 7080 requesting taxi to the gates.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Jordanian 8081.
Taxi to gate Tango 12 Argentina 7080.
Cleared to land on 21 left Singapore 55904.
Palmas ground, Korean 2706 taxi to the gates.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Air France 48905.
Taxi to gate Tango 14 Korean 2706.
Palmas ground, China Eastern 5973 ready to taxi.
Palmas clearance good afternoon, Astral 88905 ready for pushback at Tango 15.
Palmas Tower, Qantas 90272 request to cross runway 03 left.
Palmas clearance good afternoon, Europa 2273 ready for pushback at Papa 22. Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Lufthansa 7149er.
Taxi to 21 right China Eastern 5973.
Continue taxi Qantas 90272. Palmas ground, Qantas 90272 taxi to the gates. Taxi to gate Tango 07 Qantas 90272.
Cleared for pushback Austrian 3649er.
Palmas Tower good afternoon, Saudia 3380 is on approach. Cleared to land on 21 left Saudia 3380.
Palmas Tower, Fiji 1407 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Continue taxi Russia 1148.
Cleared for pushback Easy 4081.
Taxi to 21 right Europa 2273.
Taxi to 21 right Austrian 3649er.
Palmas Tower good afternoon, Azul 8406 is on approach. Cleared to land on 21 left Azul 8406.
Palmas ground, Russia 6707 ready to taxi.
Palmas ground, Singapore 55904 taxi to the gates.
Taxi to 21 right Tame 90149er.
Taxi to 21 right Astral 88905.
Palmas Tower, Southwest 4972 Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. Cleared to land on 21 left Southwest 4972.
Taxi to 21 right Easy 4081.
Taxi to gate Papa 34 Russia 1148.
Taxi to 21 right Super Green 7273.
Taxi to 21 right Russia 6707.
Palmas clearance good afternoon, Sri Lankan 15905 ready for pushback at Papa 28.
Taxi to gate Tango 06 Singapore 55904.
Taxi to gate Tango 05 Saudia 3380.
Palmas clearance good afternoon. China Eastern 3407 ready for pushback at Tango 05.
Palmas clearance good afternoon, Germania 2149 ready for pushback at Papa 14.
Palmas clearance good afternoon, CV 905 ready for pushback at November 01.
Continue taxi Azul 8406. Palmas clearance good afternoon, Azul 8973 ready for pushback at Papa 20. Palmas ground, Azul 8406 taxi to the gates.
Palmas clearance, good afternoon. Lion Intra 5381 ready for pushback at Papa 32.
Palmas clearance, good afternoon. Edited 1381 ready for pushback at Papa 04.
Cleared to land on 21 left Latam 6648.
Taxi to gate Papa 22 Azul 8406.
Cleared for pushback Sri Lankan 15905.
Palmas clearance, good afternoon. UPS 5407 ready for pushback at Tango 13.
Cleared for pushback Lion Intra 5381.
Palmas Tower, good afternoon. Boliviana 7894 is on approach. Cleared to land on 21 left Boliviana 7894.
Palmas ground, Azul 8973 ready to taxi. Taxi to 21 right Germania 2149er. Taxi to 21 right UPS 5407.
Palmas Tower, good evening. US Air 2080 is on approach. Clear to land on 21 left US Air 2080. Taxi to 21 right Sri Lankan 15905.
Taxi 221 right Lion Intra 5381.
Taxi to 21 right Azul 8973.
Cleared for pushback Transovic 68905.
Palmas Tower, good evening. Ural 9706 is on approach. Cleared to land on 21 left Ural 9706.
Palmas ground, Argentina 7081 ready to taxi.
Hold position China Eastern 3407.
Taxi to 21 right Cebu 905
Continue taxi Latam 6648.
Palmas ground, Qatari 4649er ready to taxi.
Palmas clearance, good evening. Korean 2707 ready for pushback at Tango 14.
Palmas ground, Transovic 6895 ready to taxi.
Continue taxi Boliviana 7894.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Fiji 1407.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Berlin 9381.
Continue taxi China Eastern 3407.
Taxi to 21 right Transovic 6895.
Taxi 221 right Argentina 7081.
Taxi to 21 right Qatari 4649er.
Hold position Cebu 905
Cleared for pushback Korean 2707.
Palmas ground, Latam 6648 taxi to the gates.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Oman Air 25905.
Palmas clearance, good evening. Qantas 90273 ready for pushback at Tango 07. Palmas Tower, Iroquois 7707 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Taxi to gate Papa 24 Latam 6648.
Continue taxi US Air 2080.
Palmas Tower, good evening. Qatari 1272 is on approach. Cleared to land on 21 left Qatari 1272.
Taxi to gate Papa 26 Boliviana 7894. Cleared for pushback Qantas 90273.
Taxi to 21 right Korean 2707.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Iroquois 7707.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Austrian 3649er.
Palmas Tower, China Eastern 5973 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Palmas ground, Qantas 90273 ready to taxi.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right, China Eastern 5973.
Palmas Tower, Ural 9706 request to cross runway.
Palmas ground, US Air 2080 taxi to the gates.
Palmas Tower, Europa 2273 ready for takeoff on 21 right. Cleared for takeoff on 21 right, Europa 2273.
Continue taxi Ural 9706.
Taxi to 21 right, Qantas 90273.
Taxi to gate Papa 28 US Air 2080.
Palmas Tower, Russia 6707 ready for takeoff on 21 right. Cleared for takeoff on 21 right, Russia 6707.
Palmas clearance, good evening, Singapore 55905 ready for pushback at Tango 06.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right, Super Green 7273.
Palmas Tower, good evening. Alaska 5148 is on approach. Cleared to land on 21 left, Alaska 5148. Palmas Tower, Tim 9149 ready for takeoff on 21 right. Cleared for takeoff on 21 right, Tim 9149. Palmas Tower, Easy 408 when ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Palmas ground, Ural 9706 taxi to the gates.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right, Easy 4081.
Palmas Tower, Astral 88905 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Palmas Tower, Qatari 1272 request to cross runway.
Palmas ground, Ural 9706 requesting taxi to the gates.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right, Astral 88905.
Continue taxi Cebu 90595.
Cleared for pushback Etihad 1381.
Taxi to gate Papa 30 Ural 9706.
Continue taxi Qatari 1272.
Palmas Tower, Germania 2149 ready for takeoff on 21 right. Cleared for takeoff on 21 right, Germania 2149er.
Cleared to land on 21 left, Azul 35904.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right, Azul 89er73.
Palmas ground, Etihad 1381 ready to taxi.
Palmas Tower, Sri Lankan 15905 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Taxi to 21 right, Etihad 1381. Hold position Etihad 1381.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right, Sri Lankan 15905.
Cleared for pushback Singapore 559 or 5.
Palmas Tower, Lion Inter 5381 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Taxi to gate Tango 12 Qatari 1272.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Lion Inter 5381.
Palmas Tower, Qatari 4649 ready for takeoff on 21 right. Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Qatari 4649er.
Palmas clearance good evening, Russia 1149 ready for pushback at Papa 34.
Palmas Tower, Alaska 5148 request to cross runway.
Palmas Tower good evening, Lufthansa 8380 is on approach. Cleared to land on 21 left Lufthansa 8380.
Continue taxi Etihad 1381.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Transovik 689 of 5.
Taxi to 21 right Singapore 559 or 5.
Continue taxi Alaska 5148.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Cebu 959 of 5.
Cleared for pushback Russia 1149er.
Palmas Tower, China Eastern 3407 ready for takeoff on 21 right. Cleared for takeoff on 21 right China Eastern 3407.
Palmas Tower, UPS 5407 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Palmas ground, Russia 1149 ready to taxi.
Palmas ground, Alaska 5148 taxi to the gates.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right UPS 5407.
Palmas Tower good evening, Air Canada 4406 is on approach. Cleared to land on 21 left Air Canada 4406.
Taxi to 21 right Russia 1149er.
Taxi to gate Papa 32 Alaska 5148.
Palmas clearance good evening, Saudia 3381 ready for pushback at Tango 05.
Continue taxi Azul 359
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Argentina 7081.
Cleared for pushback Saudia 3381. Palmas Tower, Qantas 90273 ready for takeoff on 21 right. Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Qantas 90273.
Palmas Tower good evening, Sunwing 6972 is on approach.
Palmas ground, Saudia 3381 ready to taxi.
Cleared to land on 21 left Sunwing 6972.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Korean 2707.
Taxi to 21 right Saudia 3381.
Palmas ground, Azul 359 taxi to the gates. Palmas Tower, Etihad 1381 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Palmas Tower, Lufthansa 8380 request to cross runway. Continue taxi Lufthansa 8380.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Etihad 1381.
Palmas Tower, Singapore 559 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Palmas ground, Azul 3594 requesting taxi to the gates.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Singapore 559
Taxi to gate Papa 14 Azul 3594.
Palmas clearance good evening, Azul 8407 ready for pushback at Papa 22. Palmas Tower good evening, Scandinavian 7648 is on approach. Cleared to land on 21 left Scandinavian 7648. Cleared for pushback Azul 8407.
Palmas ground, Lufthansa 8380 taxi to the gates.
Palmas Tower, Air Canada 4406 request to cross runway.
Taxi to gate Papa 18 Lufthansa 8380.
Continue taxi Air Canada 4406.
Palmas Tower, good evening. Steeper 28904 is on approach. Cleared to land on 21 left Steeper 28904.
Taxi to 21 right Azul 8407.
Palmas clearance good evening, LATAM 6649 are ready for pushback at Papa 24. Continue taxi Sunwing 6972.
Palmas Tower, Russia 1149 are ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Clear to land on 21 left KLM 9080.
Taxi to gate Papa 22 Air Canada 4406.
Taxi to 21 right LATAM 6649er.
Continue taxi Azul 3594.
Continue taxi Scandinavian 7648.
Palmas Tower good evening, Korean 1706 is on approach. Cleared to land on 21 left Korean 1706.
Taxi to gate Papa 24 Sunwing 6972.
Palmas clearance good evening, Boliviana 7895 ready for pushback at Papa 26.
Palmas Tower, Steeper 28904 request to cross runway.
Palmas ground, Scandinavian 7648 taxi to the gates. Taxi to gate Tango 05 Scandinavian 7648.
Continue taxi Steeper 28904.
Cleared for pushback Boliviana 7895.
Hold position Air Canada 4406.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Russia 1149er.
Palmas Tower, Saudia 3381 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Palmas Tower good evening, Delta 5272 is on approach.
Palmas ground, Boliviana 78905 ready to taxi.
Cleared to land on 21 left Delta 5272.
Taxi to 21 right Boliviana 78905.
Continue taxi Air Canada 4406.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Saudia 3381.
Continue taxi KLM 9080.
Taxi to gate Papa 34 steeper 28904.
Palmas Tower, Azul 8407 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Cleared for pushback US Air 2081. Taxi to gate Tango 06 KLM 9080.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Azul 8407.
Palmas Tower, LATAM 6649 ready for takeoff on 21 right. Palmas Tower, good evening. Continental 3148 is on approach. Cleared to land on 21 left Continental 3148.
Taxi to 21 right US Air 2081.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right LATAM 6649er.
Palmas Tower, Korean 1706 request to cross runway 03 left. Continue taxi Korean 1706. Palmas ground, Korean 1706 taxi to the gates. Taxi to gate Tango 13 Korean 1706.
Palmas Tower, good evening. Northwest 85904 is on approach. Cleared to land on 21 left Northwest 85904.
Delta 5272 request to cross runway.
Cleared for pushback Ural 9707.
Continue taxi Delta 5272.
Palmas Tower, Boliviana 78905 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Palmas ground, Ural 9707 ready to taxi.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Boliviana 78905.
Palmas Tower, good evening. Scandinavian 4380 is on approach. Cleared to land on 21 left Scandinavian 4380.
Taxi to 21 right Ural 9707.
Continue taxi Continental 3148.
Taxi to 21 right Qatari 1273.
Taxi to gate Tango 03 Delta 5272.
Palmas Tower, US Air 2081 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Cleared to land on 21 left Air India 6406.
Taxi to gate Tango 07 Continental 3148.
Palmas ground, Northwest 85904 taxi to the gates.
Cleared for pushback Azul 35905.
Taxi to gate Tango 04 Northwest 85904.
Taxi to 21 right Azul 35905.
Continue taxi Scandinavian 4380.
Cleared to land on 21 left Edelweiss 7972.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right US Air 2081.
Holland clearance, good evening. Alaska 5149 ready for pushback at Papa 32.
Palmas Tower, Ural 9707 ready for takeoff on 21 right. Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Ural 9707.
Cleared for pushback Alaska 5149er.
Palmas ground, Scandinavian 4380 taxi to the gates. Taxi to gate Tango 12 Scandinavian 4380.
Palmas Tower, good evening. Cafe 2648 is on approach. Cleared to land on 21 left Cafe 2648.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Qatari 1273.
Taxi to 21 right Alaska 5149er.
Continue taxi Air India 6406.
Palmas clearance, good evening. Lufthansa 8381 ready for pushback at Papa 18.
Palmas Tower, Azul 35905 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Palmas Tower, good evening. Indonesia 9894 is on approach.
Palmas ground, Air India 6406 taxi to the gates.
Cleared to land on 21 left Indonesia 9894.
Taxi to gate Papa 28 Air India 6406.
Palmas clearance, good evening. Scandinavian 7649er ready for pushback at Tango 05.
Continue taxi Edelweiss 7972.
Cleared for pushback Air Canada 4407.
Palmas Tower, good evening. Germania 1080 is on approach. Cleared to land on 21 left Germania 1080. Taxi to 21 right Lufthansa 8381.
Taxi to 21 right Scandinavian 7649er.
Taxi to gate Tango 05 Edelweiss 7972.
Palmas Tower, good evening. Latin 5706 is on approach. Cleared to land on 21 left Latin 5706.
Hold position Air Canada 4407.
Palmas ground, Cafe 2648 taxi to the gates.
Continue taxi Indonesia 9894. Continue taxi Air Canada 4407.
Cleared for pushback Sunwing 6973.
Taxi to gate Tango 02 Cafe 2648.
Palmas Tower, good evening. Latin 3272 is on approach. Cleared to land on 21 left Latin 3272.
Taxi to 21 right Sunwing 6973.
Taxi to gate Papa 18 Indonesia 9894.
Continue taxi Germania 1080.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Azul 35905.
Palmas clearance, good evening. KLM 9081 ready for pushback at Tango 06.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Alaska 5149er.
Palmas Tower, good evening. Dolomiti 8148 is on approach.
Continue taxi Latin 5706.
Palmas ground, Germania 1080 taxi to the gates. Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Lufthansa 8381.
Palmas clearance, good evening. Speedbird 28905 ready for pushback at Pop 34.
Cleared to land on 21 left Dolomiti 8148.
Palmas Tower, Scandinavian 7649er ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Palmas clearance, good evening. Korean 1707 ready for pushback at Tango 13.
Palmas ground, Germania 1080 requesting taxi to the gates.
Palmas clearance, good evening. Delta 5273 ready for pushback at Tango 03.
Taxi to gate Papa 22 Germania 1080.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Scandinavian 7649er.
Cleared for pushback KLM 9081.
Palmas ground, Latin 5706 taxi to the gates.
Hold position Cathay 2648.
Palmas Tower, Air Canada 4407 ready for takeoff on 21 right. Palmas Tower, good evening, Lion Intra 4594 is on approach. Cleared to land on 21 left, Lion Intra 4594.
Palmas clearance, good evening, Continental 3149 ready for pushback at Tango 07.
Continue taxi Latin 3272.
Palmas Tower, good evening, Asia 6380 is on approach.
Taxi to 21 right KLM 9081.
Taxi to gate Papa 24 Latin 5706.
Cleared to land on 21 right Asia 6380.
Continue taxi Cathay 2648.
Taxi to 21 right steeper to 8905.
Taxi to 21 right Korean 1707.
Taxi to 21 right Northwest 85905.
Cleared to land on 21 left Asiana 7406.
Taxi to 21 right Continental 3149er.
Taxi to gate Parker 16 Latin 3272.
Taxi to gate Papa 26 Dolomiti 8148.
Continue taxi Lion Intra 4594.
Taxi to gate Papa 10 Asia 6380.
Cleared for pushback Delta 5273.
Palmas Tower, good evening, Air Transat 2972 is on approach. Cleared to land on 21 left Air Transat 2972.
Taxi to gate Papa 20 Lion Intra 4594.
Cleared for pushback Scandinavian 4381.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Air Canada 4407. Taxi to 21 right Delta 5273.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Sunwing 6973.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right KLM 9081.
Palmas ground, Scandinavian 4381 ready to taxi.
Palmas Tower, good evening, China Southern 9648 is on approach.
Palmas Tower, Northwest 85905 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Cleared to land on 21 left China Southern 9648.
Palmas Tower, Asiana 7406 request to cross runway. Continue taxi Asiana 7406.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Northwest 85905.
Taxi to 21 right Scandinavian 4381.
Palmas Tower, Continental 3149 are ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Palmas Tower, good evening, Delta 18904 is on approach. Cleared to land on 21 left Delta 18904.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Continental 3149er.
Palmas Tower, steeper 28905 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Palmas clearance, good evening, Air India 6407 ready for pushback at Papa 28.
Palmas Tower, Air Transat 2972 request to cross runway.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right steeper 28905.
Palmas ground, Asiana 7406 taxi to the gates.
Palmas Tower, Korean 1707 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Taxi to gate Parker 30 Asiana 7406.
Continue taxi Air Transat 2972.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Korean 1707.
Palmas Tower, Delta 5273 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Palmas Tower, good evening. World 5080 is on approach.
Palmas Tower, China Southern 9648 request to cross runway.
Cleared to land on 21 left World 5080.
Continue taxi China Southern 9648.
Palmas ground, Air Transat 2972 taxi to the gates.
Palmas clearance, good evening. Cathay 2649 ready for pushback at Tango 02.
Palmas clearance, good evening. Edelweiss 7973 ready for pushback at Tango 05.
Palmas Tower, good evening. Iberia 3706 is on approach. Clear to land on 21 left Iberia 3706.
Taxi to gate Papa 32 Air Transat 2972.
Continue taxi Delta 18904.
Taxi to gate Papa 34 China Southern 9648.
Palmas ground, Delta 18904 taxi to the gates.
Palmas Tower, good evening. Air Canada 8272 is on approach. Cleared to land on 21 left Air Canada 8272.
Cleared for pushback Cathay 2649er.
Palmas ground, Edelweiss 7973 ready to taxi.
Taxi to gate Parker 12 Delta 18904.
Palmas Tower, good evening. KLM 4148 is on approach. Cleared to land on 21 left KLM 4148.
Taxi to 21 right Air India 6407.
Taxi to gate Tango 06 World 5080.
Taxi to 21 right Cathay 2649er.
Palmas ground, Indonesia 9895 ready to taxi.
Taxi to 21 right Edelweiss 7973.
Palmas Tower, good evening. Seychelles 65904 is on approach. Cleared to land on 21 left Seychelles 65904.
Taxi to 21 right Latin 5707.
Taxi to 21 right Germania 1081.
Taxi to gate Papa 28 Iberia 3706.
Continue taxi Air India 6407.
Taxi 221 right Indonesia 9895.
Palmas Tower, good evening. Air Algeria 7380 is on approach.
Palmas ground, Air Canada 8272 taxi to the gates.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Delta 5273. Continue taxi KLM 4148.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Scandinavian 4381.
Cleared to land on 21 left Air Algeria 7380.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Cathay 2649er.
Palmas ground, Air Canada 8272 requesting taxi to the gates.
Palmas Tower, Edelweiss 7973 ready for takeoff on 21 right. Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Edelweiss 7973.
Palmas ground, KLM 4148 taxi to the gates.
Palmas clearance good evening, Dolomiti 8149 are ready for pushback at Papa 26.
Palmas Tower, Indonesia 9895 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Palmas Tower good evening, Super Green 2406 is on approach. Cleared to land on 21 left Super Green 2406.
Palmas Tower, Seychelles 65904 request to cross runway.
Palmas clearance good evening, Latin 3273 ready for pushback at Papa 16.
Continue taxi Seychelles 65904.
Taxi to gate Papa 24 Air Canada 8272.
Taxi to gate Tango 13 KLM 4148.
Cleared for pushback Dolomiti 8149er.
Cleared for pushback Latin 3273.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Indonesia 9895.
Palmas Tower good evening, French West 9er is on approach. Cleared to land on 21 left French West 9er.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Germania 1081.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Latin 5707.
Palmas ground, Dolomiti 8149 are ready to taxi.
Palmas ground, Latin 3273 ready to taxi.
Palmas Tower, Air India 6407 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Palmas ground, Seychelles 65904 taxi to the gates.
Taxi to 21 right Latin 3273.
Taxi to 21 right Dolomiti 8149er.
Continue taxi Air Algeria 7380.
Taxi to gate Papa 26 Seychelles 65904.
Palmas clearance good evening, Lion Inta 4595 ready for pushback at Papa 20.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Air India 6407.
Palmas clearance good evening, Asia 6381 ready for pushback at Papa 10.
Cleared for pushback Lion Inta 4595.
Palmas Tower good evening, American 1648 is on approach. Cleared to land on 21 left American 1648.
Cleared for pushback Asia 6381.
Palmas ground, Air Algeria 7380 taxi to the gates.
Taxi 221 right Lion Inta 4595.
Continue taxi Super Green 2406.
Palmas Tower good morning, Scandinavian 5894 is on approach. Cleared to land on 21 left Scandinavian 5894.
Taxi to gate Papa 16 Air Algeria 7380.
Taxi to 21 right Asia 6381.
Continue taxi French West 9er.
Palmas Tower, Latin 3273 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Taxi to gate Papa 20 Super Green 2406.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Latin 3273.
Palmas clearance good morning, China Southern 9649 are ready for pushback at Papa 34.
Cleared to land on 21 left Sri Lankan 3080.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Dolomiti 8149er.
Continue taxi American 1648.
Taxi to gate Tango 04 French West 9er
Taxi to 21 right China Southern 9649er.
Taxi to 21 right Air Transat 2973.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Asia 6381.
Palmas Tower good morning, Lion Inter 8706 is on approach. Cleared to land on 21 left Lion Inter 8706.
Cleared for takeoff on 21